Inglês, conversação, vídeo aula 5. Olá! Vamos relembrar o que aprendemos sobre how e why. How é usado para fazer perguntas significando como, quão, quanto e quantos. Então eu posso ter how old, que é usado para fazer perguntas significando quão velho, how long, que é usado para fazer perguntas significando quanto tempo. Eu posso ter how far, que é usado para fazer perguntas significando quão distante. Eu posso ter how often, que é usado para fazer perguntas significando com que frequência. Eu posso ter how many, que é usado para fazer perguntas significando quantos, quanto, quantas e quanta, sempre com substantivos contáveis. E eu posso ter how much, que é usado para fazer perguntas significando quanto, quanta, sempre com substantivos incontáveis. Já o why é usado para fazer perguntas sobre o porquê de alguma coisa. Esse porquê, então, separado, porquê de perguntas. E geralmente respondemos com because, que é traduzido como porquê junto de respostas. Então, no primeiro quadro temos a pergunta e no segundo quadro a resposta. Procure então repetir a pergunta e repetir a resposta. Como em todas as outras aulas de conversação, nós temos aqui o link para download do texto. Se for do seu desejo, então você baixa o texto e o acompanha. Perguntando com how. How are you? I'm fine. I'm great. Not bad. How are you doing? I'm fine. I'm great. Not bad. How is it going? Fine. Okay. Not bad. How is your brother? He's fine. He's great. Not bad. How is your dad doing? He's fine. He's great. Not bad. How is your girlfriend? She's fine, thanks. How old are you? I'm 15 years old. I'm 20. I'm 25. How old is your husband? He is 35 years old. He is 20. He is 25. How long is the flu contagious? About 2 days. About 1 week. About 2 weeks. But how long exactly? I don't know. How far is your school? It's 2 miles far. It's less than half mile. How far is the gym? It's 2 miles far. It's less than half mile. How far do your kids walk? They walk 5 miles. They walk about 7 miles. How do you go to school? By car, by bike, on foot. How do you go to the gym? By car, by bike, on foot. How often do you go to school? Once a week, twice a week, every day. How often do you go to the gym? Once a week, twice a week, every day. How often do you see your grandparents? Once a week, Twice a week. Every day. How often is your entire family together? Once a week. Twice a week. Every day. How often does your family eat dinner together? Once a week. Twice a week. Every day. How many people are there in your family? There are 4 people in my family. How many children do you have? I have 2 children. How many days are in a week? There are 7 days in a week. How do you spell your sister's name? S-U-S-A-N. How do you spell your brother's name? P-A-U-L. How much is a cheeseburger? It's $1. It's $2. It's 50 cents. How much are these pens? They are $1. They are $2. They are 50 cents. How much water is there? There is a little. There is a lot of. There is some. How was your weekend? It was great. It was okay. It was a crap. How was your birthday party? It was great. It was okay. It was a crap. Vamos agora fazer algumas perguntas com why. Why are you sad? Because I'm sick. Because I miss her. Because I miss him. Why do you sleep early? Because I've got to get up early. Why are they always late? Because they live far away. Why must I go to school tomorrow? Because you need to learn. Why are you fat? Because I'm eating too much. Why do you eat too much? Because I'm always hungry. Why are you always hungry? Because I'm always anxious. Agora pequeno diálogo. Hi Paul, how are you doing? Not bad, Susan. How about you? I'm pretty good. How was your birthday party, Paul? It was a crap. Why? I had a terrible headache. How long? Until last night. How often do you have headaches? Twice a week, I think. If I don't feel better by tomorrow, I'll see a doctor. How do you come to school, Paul? I come to school on foot. How far is your house from school? About 2 miles. It's not too far. No, it's not far from here. And I need to lose weight because I'm eating too much. Why do you eat too much? Because I'm always hungry. Why are you always hungry? Because I'm always anxious. É isso aí por hoje, galera. Esperamos que você tenha gostado, que você tenha entendido. Se não entendeu, faça suas perguntas aqui embaixo nos comentários. E na nossa próxima videoaula continuaremos perguntando e respondendo. Bons estudos e até lá!